95.5 WFMS. Good morning. It's a Monday with Jim, Deb, and Kevin. It's great to have you by. Everybody have a good weekend?
Did watch some football.
Oh, man.
No teams that we have any ties to.
No pony in a race.
Per se. But 49ers and the Eagles will be going representing the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
Bengals and Chiefs. Winner of those games will be going to the Super Bowl.
Pretty good games.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I mentioned we got up yesterday. It's kind of snowy underground, so we said we ain't going to leave the house.
Yeah.
Stayed there the whole day. We said, we got enough food here. We're good to go. Turn on the football. And there was basketball yesterday, too.
Yeah,
college ball.
IU was on, and then
Butler, Purdue.
And then we were able to watch football, so it was kind of like all day of sports.
It really was.
So really what you're saying is you were in total heaven.
Yes.
Yes.
Total lazy.
You didn't have a to-do list given to you by anybody?
Oh, sure we did.
Oh, okay.
We just
You
didn't do
ignored
it.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Yeah.
You got the list. You start there.
Yeah, there's no expiration date on those to-do lists. As long as you need.
33 degrees now. WFMS. 95.5 WFMS. And good morning. It's Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Start your week off with a little good news.
All right, how about this? A 3-year-old in the UK just became one of the youngest people to ever be accepted into Mensa, which is the high IQ group, which none of the three of us are a member of.
No, I can't even spell it.
Get this. He's 3 years old. He taught himself how to read by the time he was 26 months.
What?
And he already can count to 106 different languages. And he's 3 years old. I need to double check with my mom, but I think I was still wearing a diaper at age 3.
See, he'll be one of those kids who's in college by the time he's 10.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's a fun trend. A town in Maine just approved a 5-year-old girl's permit to keep a unicorn in her backyard if she ever finds one.
Okay.
Los Angeles County, if you recall, did this about a month ago with a 6-year-old girl who applied. And again, they said, yes, you have the permit to keep a unicorn in your backyard if you ever find one.
Right, okay.
And the Colombian Navy just rescued a 47-year-old guy who was lost at sea for 24 days.
What?
He survived eating nothing but ketchup, garlic powder, and bouillon cubes.
Oh, my goodness.
My.
What kind of a soup would you make with that?
Well, I don't know.
But anyway,
sounds
he
so
survived.
gross.
That's how he kept alive during that.
24 days.
Well, you know he's lost some major weight. Those
No
are all
kidding.
like condiments.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
that's true. That's some good news stories for you, but the good news is that he's going to be okay.
That is good, yeah.
612, it's the number one phrase in a healthy relationship, and we're going to tell you what it is and help your relationship.
You're right,
And,
dear.
You could start saying it today. No, it's not. You're right.
In 10 minutes. Time for traffic, sponsored by Hubler Chevrolet and drivehubler.com.
So we're in pretty good shape this morning. No crashes to report, and it looks like it's a quiet morning, so a smooth drive for you as you head into your workplace. We'll have more in minutes.
All right, Chuck Lofton's here with the forecast.
Hey, guys, good morning.
Morning,
Happy
Chuck.
Monday.
Yeah.
And really, a quiet Monday, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Weather-wise in January. 36 for a high later today and 28 tonight, but as you know, we've got a big storm coming. It'll be mainly dry tomorrow, cloudy, but we'll see some rain late in the day or in the evening, changing to snow. So the Weather Service has a winter storm watch from Tuesday night into Wednesday afternoon. By Wednesday, a messy morning rush hour will probably pick up, we believe at this time, 5 inches of snow from I-70 north, less south of I-70, a high of 34. That'll taper off Wednesday night, and by Thursday, just a lingering snow shower in 32, but winter's not over yet.
Right now, we've got clouds. We're at 33 degrees. 95.5 WFMS, and good morning. It's Monday with Jim, Deb, and Kevin, and this might help you out.
Yeah, they say that this is the number one phrase that you can say in a healthy relationship.
Healthy relationship.
Or if you don't have a healthy relationship, start saying it because you can start it
This could
today.
help. Okay.
And when I read this, I thought, you know what? It's probably very accurate. But the phrase is thank you.
Thank you. You're in a relationship.
Because
Yeah.
they say you're more prone to say thank you to your coworkers, to your friends, to perfect strangers holding the door at the store.
More
so
than
it doesn't
you
have
would.
to be your spouse. It could be anybody.
No, they're saying that you
you-
more often say thank you to those people, but
Than
you
not
should
to
be
your
saying
spouse.
it to your spouse because
spouse or-
in a relationship you tend to look for what's wrong and what they don't do. But you're not always, you don't always have your radar
Take
on
advantage of
for
that.
for
Yeah.
those good things that they do. And so you just look for those, and then they say that you should be saying it a couple of times a day. Thank you for dinner. It was really good.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah,
sure.
I do too.
And you're right. We will more likely will say thank you to a stranger than we might to our own spouses. I think you're probably on target.
That is true. I think you're absolutely right. Because we kind of let our guard down or something when we're at home and we don't have our politeness.
What
That's
about
right.
us? We're kind of like married at work. do we say thank you enough to us in this room?
I think I do.
Yeah.
I sing
I don't
your
think so.
praises. Yes, I do. I say you guys are two of the nicest guys I've ever met, unless you made me mad that day.
Yeah.
Then I won't say it, but no,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
So we should
Well,
say
that-
thank you after you say that.
Yeah, I guess we're
I never
supposed to
get
say
mad.
thank you when she says that.
Instead of waiting
No,
for what?
I'm telling other people that.
Oh,
are you
oh.
standing around? Are you
Well,
outside
I
my
mean-
window?
I mean, the natural response is when you say those things, we should say, well, thank you.
Thank
But
you.
we
Well, sure,
probably
yeah.
don't. We probably say, yeah, you're right.
Where's the bell? Where is
Or
the
what
bell?
is it you want?
Yeah,
One of
what is
those
it you
deals.
want?
Yeah, you do so. What do
Yeah.
you want?
What did you hit with the car?
I mean, remember that one time it was freezing in January or February, and Kevin went out here and changed my headlight.
That's right.
I mean, just you guys are nice guys, so thank you. I appreciate
And
that.
I watched.
Yeah, you
Thank
did.
you.
Thank you for watching. So start using that more often.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Good advice. 95.5 WFMS, Jim, Deb, and Kevin, a Monday morning. Planning your weekend. Get your menu all set. That's why Deb's here with her one-pot meal.
Yep, and one pot meal that is only 3 ingredients.
I can
Three.
handle
I mean,
three.
when I tell you 3 ingredients, you probably think, well, it can't be anything good. I mean, what can you put
Meat.
together for 3 ingredients? Well, chicken's one of the ingredients, Jimmy.
All right, now we're down to 2.
Yeah, so I was in my kitchen the other day, and Greg and Hayden wanted to order something that I didn't really want to eat, and I was trying to do something healthier, and so I thought, well, what can I do for? So I just looked up, 3 ingredient dinners, and this girl's TikTok video popped up because, of course, everything's on TikTok, and she said you can make a pizza with 3 ingredients, and it has no crust. And I'm like, what?
No crust.
And I watched her do it, and it was super quick. I probably put this thing together in 8 minutes, and it put it in the oven for about 20. But here's what it is:
All right.
shredded chicken.
Shredded chicken.
I use like rotisserie chicken, but you
Just
can
gotta pull it off there.
She actually used canned chicken.
Okay.
If you want to use canned chicken, 1 egg
1 egg.
and
All
a
right.
half a cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. She said she's made it in the past. She used shredded, but she's made it in the past with the sprinkled cheese, just
Okay,
like from the can.
Okay.
This may be good, but don't call it a pizza.
It
That
is a pizza. So you have your shredded chicken, you drop an egg on top, you just mix all 3 ingredients together.
Okay.
Your shredded cheese.
Like in a bowl. Or,
Yeah, and you mix it all together so the chicken's really shredded and then you spread it on a piece of like parchment paper or that you can bake with.
Uh-huh.
And I did that, and I just spread and made this huge circle, and you smash it down. I mean, it's not thick crust pizza. It's thin.
Right. So it's less carbs.
It's a cracker.
It kind of was, but it was
not
so
a pizza.
good. I put it in the oven. For 20 minutes. It turned golden brown. I took pictures.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to post these on our social media so you can see them. Turned golden brown, and then I felt like it was, for the most part, pretty healthy. 1
Yeah.
egg, some shredded chicken, and some Parmesan cheese.
And it may be delicious, but it's not a pizza.
Well, it is a pizza. It was thin crust pizza, and oregano was optional, which I went to
Okay.
pull my oregano out and realized it still was from Marsh. It was Marsh brand.
That's a little old.
I'll
So-
use it. It's fine.
I was a little
yeah.
nervous to do that, but anyway, so you can add some oregano. You know what? She even the girl that cooked. That's all I had on mine.
That's
'cause
how good.
I didn't have the other stuff with me, but when she pulled it out, she spread a little layer of. She brushed some barbecue sauce over the top,
Okay.
and then put some. Sliced up some red onions and put that over
See,
the
that's
top.
how I was thinking,
Because keep
these
in mind,
little onions.
the chicken is the crust.
Okay.
You have chicken in the crust.
It's a cracker.
It is not a cracker. I thought it was ingenious.
I'm sure it's delicious, but it's not a pizza.
My family was kind of surprised. They're like, that actually smells
Pretty good?
and looks pretty good
Well, I
for
might
3
try that.
ingredients. Yeah.
Smells like a great cracker.
Oh, you know what? You would be a skeptic.
I
You would
say
be.
it's good. It just don't call it a cracker.
It was big
cracker.
enough that I
I
could.
mean, don't call it a pizza.
pizza. It was big enough that I could only eat half of it. And I put
Really?
the other
Okay. So-
and I put the other half. It was probably as big as a dinner plate. And I put the other half in their fridge, and I heated it up in the oven the next day. What,
All right.
Kevin? Come on.
Do you have a picture of it?
I do have pictures. Yes.
Let's
Okay.
see that.
All right.
Okay.
We're going to post some pictures.
All right. 95.5 WFMS, Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Sure, it's a Monday morning, but Kevin's here to help you with that and put a smile on your face with Kevin's bad joke worth repeating.
And I questioned doing this joke on a Monday morning because this is a bit of a thinking joke. You got to think for a minute.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
And I know on
a
Monday our
Monday?
brains are a little foggy, but I'm going to
Right.
go ahead and do it. Here we go.
Okay.
I can't take my dog to the park because the ducks keep trying to bite him. But I guess that's what you get for buying a purebred dog.
Oh my
Purebred.
Your bread, you
Dog.
ducks like
Ducks like bread.
bread.
We know this. We know this. That doesn't make it funny.
Really?
You're explaining the joke. So rule number 1, when you have to explain the joke, it's not funny.
That's purebred dog right there.
Yeah, You'll repeat it.
That's a pure dumb joke right there.
95.5 WFMS, Jim, Deb, and Kevin. And Kevin has your Nash News Now. And the secret to their success, act like they're married.
Yeah, I'll get to the full story on that in about 30 seconds. Miranda Lambert revealed that she has written a song with Jelly Roll.
Oh, really?
And fans on social media are going nuts about it. When will it come out? What is it? Give us details. We'll tell you what we know when we know it.
That's awesome.
I predict this is going to be a big year for Eric Church. I'm going to go out on a limb and just say that.
Okay.
All right.
Due to overwhelming demand, Eric has added 6 additional dates to his Outsiders Revival Tour.
Oh, really? Okay.
Which we gave away. They went on sales
Friday.
Friday went on sale here locally Friday. But anyway, I think it's going to be a big year for him. Dan and Shay have been together for 10 years. And Dan Mooney compares it to being in a marriage.
Yeah, okay.
He says it's a full-time commitment, and you better learn how to compromise or it just simply won't last. They followed up by saying, fortunately, we still get together, get along great, and so no problems there. But they go into it like it's a partnership,
That's
like
true.
a marriage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A commitment.
That's probably a good idea.
Absolutely.
Gotta get along.
That's your national news now.
95.5 WFMS. Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Football on the conference championships are all set and ready.
Yep, we got
Great
49ers
weekend.
versus the Eagles next week, and it'll be the Bengals versus the Chiefs. And, of course, the winner of those two games will be going to the Super Bowl.
Moving on to the Super Bowl. It was a great weekend of watching football, though.
Yeah, our buddy Matt Overton, who plays for the Dallas Cowboys now. His season is over.
Comes
They
to an
lost
end,
yesterday.
yeah. T.Y. Hilton caught a pass, I think. There.
T.Y. is on that team, too. Yeah, right.
Right. So, but it was good to watch. We were talking about Brock Purdy with 49ers, just a kid, third string, last player drafted, and look at him now.
Yeah.
He's
Mr. Irrelevant, as they call it.
He's keeping cool.
I think he's kind of relevant now.
Yeah.
I
I would
think
like
he
to see
is.
the 49ers versus the Bengals.
Yeah, that'd be good.
It's been a while since, I guess 49ers were there a few years ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, just because of the Brock Purdy story, 49ers, and then I like the Bengals.
That's our neighbor down
That's
here.
right.
We got to cheer for the
They're our
Bengals.
friends
They're
across
our
the river.
friends, unless we're playing them, then it's a different story.
Then that
man.
quickly changes.
It quickly does. So we're all set
We
there.
don't like them then.
Nope.
49ers, Eagles, and the Bengals and the Chiefs this coming weekend. 95.5 WFMS. Jim, Deb, and Kevin on this Monday morning. Thanks for joining us.
You got to hear the story. I was so touched when I read this over the weekend. There's this grandfather, and for the holidays, he gave each of his 11 grandkids the exact same thing. And you would probably think, especially with ages 4 to 28, that's a pretty good age span.
Yeah.
How would they all like the exact same thing? And he nailed it, because this is something that used to be in a popular thing years ago, has since come back. Both of my kids love it. And so he handed each of them a large box, and they all opened them all at the same time. It was filmed, and then they put it on TikTok, and they opened each of them a pair of Crocs. And those are super popular right now.
Yeah.
So they were all excited. They all got a different color and the size that they needed. And then, those little, I don't even know what you call those little the things that push down into the Crocs.
Little charms.
Little charms. He had customized charms made of his face. And so they're wearing their Crocs, and they have the little customized face of
Grandpa's
Grandpa in the
face.
charm. And the meaning behind it is the grandmother, his wife who has passed away, never went to the beach without wearing, she was always known for wearing her turquoise Crocs, and all the kids knew it. So this was in honor of Grandma, but he wanted them to have a little bit of Grandpa with it as well. So he gave them all the little customized charm. And I thought it was adorable.
Cool, that is.
Yeah, so you have to check it out. We posted it on our Facebook page. You can check it out at WFMS.
That's one of those gifts that you like to give, where you have some thoughts into it. And
Well, we give gifts with thoughts, too.
not like she does.
Well, you usually ask me to help with those gifts, so they're my ideas, right? Oh, he's
No.
rolling his eyes.
Well, no, I've done some nice gifts.
Well, you have. I'm just saying.
Make it sound like Deb's the only one that gives
I'm
gifts
saying
with
she's
thought.
she's good at
I
it.
think what he's saying is, if I'm not mistaken, Jim, is I'm more sentimental. That's true. That's accurate.
Yeah.
Kevin's like offended.
Yeah.
Well, no, I just think he's
Well, it's
fishing
like
for
never.
a compliment for you to get. Okay, so you want? Is
Well,
there
then
something?
why do we go ask her?
Right.
Help us with a gift. Help us with a gift.
Most recently, why did you come and ask me for help with your anniversary?
Well, I get ideas, but you made it sound like she only gives thoughtful gifts. We give thoughtful gifts.
No, I agree. But she's the mastermind behind these.
You guys wait till
a
the
lot of
day
times.
before.
You can be very thoughtful when you're in a hurry. Pressure really makes you
really
right.
brings out
Okay,
creativity.
what I think Jim was saying is sometimes mine are homemade. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, 95.5 WFMS. Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Deb's got your daily dirt. And all these years, we've been saying her name wrong.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I read that and I thought, well, why are you just now telling us?
Right.
It's been, she was a child star. Now she's an adult. So we'll share that here in just about 30 seconds. First, Buzz Aldrin, the second man to walk on the moon, celebrated his 93rd birthday yesterday
Oh, happy birthday.
and a marriage.
Huh?
He got
got
married. Yeah. It wasn't yesterday. I apologize. It was Friday. So he turned 93 on Friday, also became a new husband. It's his new and fourth wife. But they've been together for quite some time. It's a longtime partner, as how they were. She was described. She's 63 years old. She's a doctor, has a doctorate in chemical engineering, and they've been seen together at social events for years.
So birthday and anniversary on the same day. Pretty smart, really.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
can forget that.
Just remember the one day. Well, he is 93, so maybe. She's also the vice president of his company, Buzz Aldrin Ventures, and he said, "We are as excited as eloping teenagers." I thought that was cute.
Good, yeah.
So Pamela Anderson alleges in her upcoming memoir that Tim Allen flashed her his junk on the set of Home Improvement. The book comes out. It's called Love, Pamela. It comes out on January 31st, but this is a little excerpt from the book. Now, Tim is adamant it never happened. He's actually come out and spoken out against this and says, quote, "I would never do such a thing."
What was the name of that show that he was? It was Tool Time.
Tool Time, yeah.
There you go.
Well, no. Wrong one.
Yes.
Now, Pamela is claiming that it happened on the first day she was on the set. She was on this show for 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was the first day that she was on the set. She encountered him in the hallway. He had on a robe. He opened it, was wearing nothing underneath, and said, "There, now I can make it even," because he had seen her naked before. And I don't know.
Wow.
He says, "I would never do such a thing."
Right.
So Raven, who I thought it was Raven Simone.
It is Raven Simone.
Nope. We're saying it wrong. She's announced now that her name is really pronounced and has been all these years, Raven Simone. I take that right. I still said it wrong. Raven Simonier.
Simone Ye.
Yay.
Simonier.
Simone Ye.
Really?
But she didn't say why she let us mispronounce it
All these years.
All these years.
Yeah.
Kenny Chesney corrects people sometimes in a nice way.
Yeah.
But sometimes people are prone to say, I get it wrong. Which one's right? It's when someone says Ches with a Z, and other people will say Chesney. I think I say it wrong. I think I say Kenny Chesney. Well, it sounds Z-ish.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
but he'll come out and say, "Oh, it's actually Chesney."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of like playing chess.
Yeah.
On your knee.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
Chesney.
So at least he's correcting people. I'll still
Right.
screw it up, but at least he's correcting people. But Raven
Simonier.
Simonier, you better start program that in your head.
That's another reason for her to just get her name out there.
That's
I'll
right.
change my name so they'll talk about me.
That's right. Kevin.
That's not true.
My name now is Kevin Fremont.
Congrats to Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Proud to be part of your morning routine. And now 2022 CMA Award winners.
It brightens my day.
95.5 WFMS.